You're watching Bluegrass Hunter. Get outdoors.
What's up, guys? Today I've got a video over the Tops Mountain Lion. This is a super beefy knife made in the USA. It's got a nice recurve in it. You can see how thick the blade is. Super thick. The handles are thick. I don't know how many Tops knives you guys have felt, if you guys are just new into knives or anything. I mean, this is the first Tops knife that I've ever owned. But I felt a couple other ones at, different stores and stuff. And all of them are typically pretty blocky. But it doesn't feel bad for a blocky knife, and, I mean, it's got rounded edges. It's got a little bit of contouring in it, but like I said, it's kind of blocky, but for the weight of the knife and the way it feels, I mean, it doesn't feel bad at all. So it actually feels the hand really nice. You got this choil to choke up on it, and that feels really good. Choils are one thing I think is really tough to get right. That's something that a lot of knives don't, they don't have nice choils. This one has a super nice choil, in my opinion. You can get that whole, because usually they're super small, and I feel like if you're wanting to choke up on a knife, you're wanting to, really choke up on it, get you some feather sticks or something. But this knife, like I said, choil feels really nice. And yeah, overall I really like this blade. It's a new knife to me. So I've not put it through a whole lot of hard use yet, but I'm definitely, would not be afraid to use this knife right here. This is a tough feeling knife, and I know Tops has a really nice, all their knives are good quality. Like I said, made in the USA. It's a really good feeling knife. So I'm gonna put it through some paces, and we'll see how it does. But before I do that, I want to talk about this sheath. So this is the sheath it comes in. Personally, I'm not a fan of it. It's not like bad quality or anything. It's just the way it is. I'm not a fan of nylon sheaths, really, but it's just not my personal favorite. See, I think, they could get rid of this one. It's mostly just nitpicks. It's super big, it's floppy, but you get a big knife like this, what else are you gonna do? I'd say Tops done good for what they have. It's just, I personally don't like the sheath, but like I said, what else are you gonna do? You've got this little pouch here. There's this little whistle. What I'm planning on doing, that I've not done yet, I'm just gonna get like a ferro rod and stuff, put it in there. But you've got this, it's got that stretch material there, and you could pack that plumb full of pretty much anything. If you have like a small little fishing kit, survival fishing kit or something, or anything. Like I said, I plan on putting a ferro rod in there. It's got this little whistle in it. There's it's pretty much endless on what you could do with it. You could do whatever you wanted to with it, but you can attach this. Probably what I'll do is I'll attach it to one of my backpacks. It's got this, let me get that. Alright, it's MOLLE attachable. You can put it on your backpack if it has that, So, like I said, personally, I'm not a huge fan of the sheath, but it's not a bad sheath. That's not why I don't like it. It's just personal preference. But there it is. There's the sheath. Now let's go test the knife. Alright, so I've got the knife right here, and you can see that it'll make some feather sticks. It's not the, you know, absolute greatest at it. I mean, it'll do it, it'll get it done. Are there better knives that'll do it? Sure, but this one will get your feather sticking done, and it'll also strike a ferro rod. Well, so I'm not sure how 90-degree spine this is. I mean, it feels like a 90-degree spine, but it's got that coating on it, and I think that kind of takes away from it a little bit. But as you've seen, I mean, it strikes the ferro rod just fine. So if you had to, in a survival situation or just for fun, you could 100% start a fire with this knife, and I don't think you would have any problems with it. So overall, I like the knife. I think it's really cool. It's neat. I like the handles. It's got micarta handles, or scales, whatever. And then it's got some red liners. But yeah, you can see it's really nice. It's super thick. And like I said, when it was doing feather sticks, it's not, you know, the grind has a lot to do with it. If it had a little bit different of a grind, it would, you know, probably feather stick better, but it wouldn't be quite as good for chopping and stuff. So, you know, different knives are better suited for different stuff. This knife is well suited for, I mean, I think it's well suited for you know, survival type stuff, thrown in a backpack. Like I said, this will probably go on my backpack. Definitely plan on using this a whole lot more, so if you can see it in other videos, don't be surprised, because I definitely like this knife a whole lot. Probably one of my favorite fixed blades I've got now. So like I said, don't be surprised if it's in any other videos coming up. So there it is. Hope you like it. If you like these kinds of videos, let me know. I'll do more of them. Like I've said in other videos, I like the you know, different review videos. I like reviewing stuff. So if you like it, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you until the next one.